Greetings to all my loved ones. Welcome back to another episode of Healing Wisdom with me, your favorite spiritual advisor, Empress Oracle. I hope everybody's doing well. On behalf of Starseed Galactic Federation, I have been given access to this knowledgeable information from my Akashic records for the purpose of helping humanity. This information is given directly to me as a divine channel, and any use or reproduction of this information without proper accreditation or acknowledgement from where this information was received will result in instant karma for the plagiarizing parties or individual. And so it is. Now that we have that out the way, today I want to talk to you guys about recognizing your path. Okay, and that's very important. I don't care how old you are, it's very important because one thing that I have learned is that a part of life for a lot of us is recognizing our path. And in that, a lot of us have to take the wrong path in order to truly discover what our true path is, right? Because most of us come here with a purpose, especially us star seeds. You understand, most of us, we come here with a purpose. However, when we're born, we forget what that purpose is. That's all a part of the plan. We forget what our purpose is, and the journey of life is for you to discover yourself, to learn how to live in your truth and your uniqueness and your identity, and discover your path. Because whatever your path is, it is something that as it teaches you as you go along, it is also going to benefit humanity. So that doesn't mean that if you are in a field or you have a career, something that you've been doing for 20 odd years or whatever, that doesn't mean that you wasted your time. Because a lot of times, we are taught that we have to just, find a path, find a niche and stick to it. A lot of times our families, they try to force us into, generational careers or occupations that might not even necessarily be for us. It's just a family name or a family thing. And so that puts pressure on people to go the wrong way a lot of times. But what we have to realize is that there's a lesson in everything. Those deterrences, all of that stuff, it was already pre-planned. So it's not for you to freak out. Society makes us feel as though life is shorter than what it really is. And if you take care of yourself, and if you're living according to your highest purpose, you're going to live a long, fulfilled life. Okay? And that's just that on that. Period. But society tends to make people feel as though you're too old to do this, or if you've been in this niche for too long, you can't show something else. You can't go and do something else because they put labels on you. And that's what stagnates a lot of people, and that's what causes a lot of people to end up being severely depressed when they've been working someplace for years, something that they were passionate about. They thought that was going to be the American dream, whether it's for economical purposes or just for status purposes, whatever it is. They thought that was it. And then they find themselves chronically depressed, dreading waking up, dreading going to work and all types of things. And they'd be like, oh my God, I wasted all this time. But no, it was for a reason, because a lot of times our true purpose and path, there's on-the-job training, yes. However, but there's other skills that we have to learn from other places, right? So all of it is kind of like not just the obstacle course, right? But it's kind of like you're going to like a science fair or a job fair, and at each booth, you're picking up various knowledge of things that you may have only known on surface levels. But in order to truly be proficient, right, you're going to need a little bit more. At each stop is there for you to learn something to take with you on your path. So it's not for you to get discouraged, right? Everybody's timing is different. And just because society or the people around you, just because a lot of people may seem to be going the same way or doing a certain thing consecutively, and you feel as though you are behind, I'm going to tell you, one, the race is not for the swift. And two, you are not behind. You are right on time, especially if you are a child of God, because things don't happen when you want them to. They happen in divine timing. Right? A lot of us are meant to find our true path and our true purpose a little bit later on in life, because the lessons that we learn on the quest, on the journey to our true purpose, those are priceless. And they're going to make us excel in whatever our path is. So don't get discouraged. Okay, always keep your faith. I don't care what the environment is telling you. On the inside, you truly know what you're capable of. And if you don't believe in yourself and if you don't keep pushing on your purpose, then you'll never truly achieve it. Sometimes you have to go the wrong way to realize that you went the wrong way. You feel me? A lot of people, they realize that they have gone the wrong way and they chose a path. And although it may pay well, or it may make them look good in the community, their soul is not truly edified and they don't truly feel fulfilled, right? A lot of people may choose to stay with that because for appearance's sake, because of what it would look like for them to drop all of that and go with their heart's desire, or because it's so far off the beaten path, right? It's so unique to what everybody else around them is doing that they would rather settle and be miserable. Who wants to live a life like that? I hope not you, because it damn sure ain't me. Okay? Living a life like that is not living. It's not living, because then you become a prisoner in your environment. You become a prisoner in your mind. You become a prisoner of your own body. And who really wants to do that? Who? Things like that is what leads to severe depression and leads to those severe, you see what I'm saying, addictions that are eating people up, because they're not truly happy with the path and the purpose that they went down. And the fear of turning around and starting over is so immense that, it just kind of freezes them, right? They get stalled in analysis paralysis, and they try to use those things to cover up and suppress those hidden emotions and those hidden feelings. Nobody should live like that for the rest of their life. I'm here to tell you guys, I don't care who you are. I don't give a fuck if you're 62 years old and you always wanted to be a damn dancer. Go take you to pole classes, sis. Upload your videos. Somebody will love it. There is a genre, there is an audience out there for you. Follow your dreams, everybody. Don't worry about the path that you already took. You took that path for a reason. Just look at it as though you took the scenic route to your destination, but on the scenic route, you picked up a lot of good notes that you can use once you get to where you're supposed to be. Just look at it like that, guys. You always have to look at the glass as being half full or all the way full, because who said what it was full with, right? I know. But yes, that's what I'm here to tell you, okay? And there's a lot of times when you truly start on a spiritual journey, and as you continue to ascend, because there's levels to this shit. It's not just one ascension. It's not just one awakening. As you continue to ascend and you continue to unlock gifts that have been given to you from your ancestors and stuff, and you become more enlightened and you become more in harmony with yourself and realize what your true likes and dislikes are, and you realize that the path that you have taken is not truly the one that edifies your soul. If you are too afraid to start over, or you just don't know how, pause, pray, have faith, and leap. Just do it. Okay? If you trust and you have faith in spirit and source and divine, they will always catch you when you leap. You will never truly fall. It might not be easy, because a lot of times we feel as though, okay, I know I'm destined to do this, so it should just happen overnight. And it does not always happen like that. But God sees your work. He sees it. Spirit sees it. The universe sees it. Okay? And just like how what goes around comes around, everything good that you put towards your true purpose will come back to you. Just keep the faith and keep going. Sometimes it's just a test to see, how bad do you truly want it? Do you want it enough to fight for it? Or are you going to go back to your comfort zone, to the other path that you thought was your purpose, that really doesn't truly edify your soul, but it pays the bills? What are you going to do? How bad do you really want it? That's something that I want you all to think about. Okay? It's very important, especially right now, because we need some new greats. We need some new leaders. We need some new ideas. We need some fresh ideas. We need those purposes. We need those destinies to be fulfilled. Don't be afraid. You're not lost. You just took the scenic route. Your purpose is still there for you. Keep the faith. And while you're doing that, I would love for you to check out my shop on Etsy, Empress Oracle Shop, because as you go on your journey, you're going to need grounding crystals to help you, because it'll be rough. But these crystals will help you to enhance your creativity. They'll help to keep you balanced, grounded, everything that you need. I have descriptions for them all. And I take custom orders. Go ahead and check me out. Enjoy your weekend. I love you all. And again, that's on Etsy at Empress Oracle Shop. Be safe, and I love you all.